Hello my dear student, I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So previous time we start our chapter number 2 of geography inside our earth. So in this chapter we discuss about three type of structure, interior structure of earth, and three type of rocks in the classification of rocks. First one is igneous rock, second is sedimentary rocks, and third one is metamorphic rocks. Today we will start from sedimentary rocks because we discussed already in previous chapter about igneous rocks. So sedimentary rocks, basically sedimentary rocks are formed from the sediments or eroded fragment of existing rocks. The natural forces like rivers, glaciers, wind, plants, and other animals break rocks into fragments. These fragments are then carried away by running water, moving ice, or wind, are deposited in the depression, usually under water. Over time, these deposited material or sediments are continuously accumulated in the layer, get compressed and hardened, forming sedimentary rocks. These belong to the secondary group of rocks. Basically, sedimentary rocks are formed by erosional, transportational, and depositional agents. So we take example of erosional, transportational, and depositional work of river. How river form sedimentary rocks. A river which is flowing in a mountainous region, in plain region, or also in very low lying plain regions. So in the mountainous region, work as a erosional agent. Suppose that is a river. In the mountainous region, river have more velocity to erode a rocks. So after the erosional, it transport the rocks in the plain regions or deposit in the depression. In the depression continuously. Over the time, due to the pressure, these rocks are formed as a sedimentary rocks. Understand? So second thing is that there is three type of sedimentary rocks. First one is mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. These are formed by physical accumulation and composition of materials. Example like sandstone, shell, mudstone, and so on, etc. Chemically formed sedimentary rocks. These are formed by chemical process like for example rocks are gypsum and marble, etc. Then third one is organically formed sedimentary rocks. These rocks formed from the remains of sea organisms and decayed plants. Examples coal, limestone, etc. If we talk about main features, these rocks are non-crystalline in a structure. These rocks present a layer or stratified structure. So we discussed how these are formed in the layer. So they are softer than igneous rocks. As we discussed in the previous time, igneous rocks formed due to the molten magma when comes out on our surface as a lava. After the solidification of lava, igneous rocks formed. That's why it is a hard rock. But on the other hand, a sedimentary basically are softer than igneous rocks. These rocks sometimes contain remains of dead plants and animals, also called fossils, in between the layers of sediments. Sedimentary rocks are a good source of fossils fuels like coal, petroleum, and natural gas, which are found from the fossils. Okay, understand? So next type rock is metamorphic rocks. Basically, metamorphic word comes from metamorphosis, which means change the form. Change the form. So metamorphic rocks are formed when igneous and sedimentary rocks changed both chemically and physically due to the excessive heat and pressure. For example, granite may be metamorphed into gneiss, clay into slate, limestone into marble, sandstone into quartzite, shell into schist, and coal into graphite. So basically we can say that when जब एक रॉक है, चाहे वो igneous रॉक है चाहे वो सेडिमेंट्री रॉक है, उसके ऊपर प्रेशर और हीट, चाहे हीट कैसी भी हो, चाहे टेम्परेचर की वजह से हो या कोई और तरह की हो, उसकी वजह से क्या है, जो रॉक है वो अपने स्ट्रक्चर को, उसका कंपोजिशन है वो बदल जाता है. इसलिए वजह से कौन सी रॉक बनती है? मेटामॉर्फिक रॉक्स. अंडरस्टैंड? सो these rocks are usually crystalline in a structure. These rocks are often layered because they are also, this is third type of rock and formed as a layer. They are the hardest rocks. These rocks do not allow water to penetrate or percolate through them. They do not have any fossils in them. Okay, next topic is very important topic, rock cycle. Basically now we can say that a rock cycle is very a complex topic. So now try to understand. The rock cycle in the simple word can be described as the process of transformation of one rock from to another. So basically this is cycle, process of transformation of one rock from another. The change take place among the three main rock types: sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. The rocks cycle is a complex phenomena. Any form of rock can change into another form by natural action. It is important to know that these changes are happening over a long period of time in millions of years and cannot be noticed in a lifetime. So here we take example of rock cycle. So in the igneous rocks, we discuss about igneous. In the igneous rocks, from volcano lava comes out on earth's surface and separate over surface of the earth and form igneous rocks after solidification. After the solidification, some erosional agent work on a this surface. After this surface, erosional or transportational and depositional work, which rock is formed? Sedimentary. After the sedimentary rocks, due to the heat and pressure, sedimentary rocks or igneous rocks change their composition in different rocks, in also in metamorphic rocks. After the metamorphic rocks, forces of nature, igneous and sedimentary rocks to metamorphic rocks deep in the crust. Under crust, heat and pressure, heat and pressure, the metamorphic rocks melt down to form a molten magma. This molten magma again cools down and solidifies into igneous rocks. In this natural way, rocks constantly change and recycle their physical structure, texture, and mineral composition. Okay, next is uses of rocks. First is rock are used in building material. Example basalt, granite, marble, sandstone used in the buildings. Concrete, steel, and glass are used in the modern buildings. Many of them many of them metals are obtained as ore from rocks. Iron ore and bauxite are examples. Invaluable fossil fuels required by humans for domestic and industrial use are also obtained from rocks. Coal and petroleum are fossil fuels. Rocks contain fossils which help scientists to know about prehistoric life on the planet. Chemicals found in a rock are also used to make fertilizers. So, in the last topic is uses of minerals. So, minerals are useful to us in the following ways. Minerals are used for various human uses like construction, industry, chemicals, etc. A number of useful things like cooking pots, vehicles, pen, computer, etc. are all made of minerals. Minerals like coal are source of power. Salt is a mineral that we consume in the everyday life. So today we discuss about classification of rock cycle, and uses of rocks and uses of minerals. I hope you understand all the topics. Okay, take care. Thank you.